Hello everybody, Assalamu alaikum. And this is Muhammad Khurshid Alam, Head Department of English. Today I will conduct a class on, please keep your, keep your microphone mute, okay? You have to listen first, okay? That is the, okay. So today I will discuss some of the important points from your book, English for Today, Unit 1, Lesson 2. The title of the lesson is From Apartheid to President. This today I will give you an overview of what it is. So the overview of the lesson is after completing this lesson, you will able to read aloud the text, identifying different types of text, know about Nelson Mandela, and learn different vocabularies used in the text, and learn what people say about Nelson Mandela, and you will go through the text based assignments. So these are the today's our assignment. At the beginning of the lessons, I would like to introduce you Nelson Mandela. And here is the fact file I have added to our OneNote. Those who have participated in my last class, you know that there is a participated in my last class. We use a OneNote notebook to take classes. Okay, so this is one of the main source of our doing things. So here is the fact file. Nelson Mandela was born in 18 July 1918 and died on 5th December 2013. He was a South African, and he was a member of African National Congress and South African Communist Party. And he was an activist, politician, philanthropist, and a lawyer. And he is a freedom fighter. He is a freedom fighter, and most of his life he fight for the freedom of his country. So this is one of the important things about his life. And he got the Nobel Prizes in 1993. And once he came to Bangladesh, and his great book is A Long Walk to Freedom. So this is the main. Let us go to the main text of the main text for our authenticity. And this is the text of the book that has been incorporated in our English for Today. I would like to read the text, but I am giving the talks to our immersive reader for the authentic reading practices. So let us do it. Okay, here our authentic reader will read the text for us, and we will just listen and let us see how we understand the matter. And as soon as we listen the authentic text, it will be great for us to pronounce and do things in our own way. Okay.
Authentic text for studying. Unit 1, From Apartheid to President. Reuters, December 15th, 2013. Johannesburg, Reuters, Nelson Mandela guided South Africa from the shackles of apartheid to a multiracial democracy as an icon of peace and reconciliation, who came to embody the struggle for justice around the world. Imprisoned for nearly 3 decades for his fight against white minority rule, Mandela never lost his resolve to fight for his people's emancipation. He was determined to bring down apartheid while avoiding a civil war. His prestige and charisma helped him win the support of the world. I hate race discrimination most intensely, and in all its manifestations. I have fought it all during my life. I will fight it now, and will do so until the end of my days, Mandela said in his appearance speech on becoming South Africa's first black president in 1994. The time for the healing of the wounds has come. The moment to bridge the chasms that divided us has come. We have, at last, achieved our political emancipation. In 1993, Mandela was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, an honor be shared with F.W.D. Klerk, the white African leader who had freed him from prison 3 years earlier and negotiated the end of apartheid. Mandela went on to play a prominent role on the world stage as an advocate of human dignity in the face of challenges ranging from political repression to AIDS. He formally left public life in June 2004 before his 86th birthday, telling his adoring countrymen, "Don't call me. I'll call you." But he remained one of the world's most revered public figures, combining celebrity sparkle with an unwavering message of freedom, respect, and human rights. He is at the epicenter of our time, ours in South Africa and yours, wherever you are. Nadine Gordimer, South African writer and Nobel laureate for literature, once remarked, "The years Mandela spent behind bars made him the world's most celebrated political prisoner and a leader of mythic stature for millions of black South Africans and other oppressed people far beyond his country's borders." Charged with the capital offense of the 1963 Rivonia trial, his statement from the dock was political testimony. "During my lifetime, I have dedicated myself to this struggle of the African people. I have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities," he told the court. "It is an ideal I hope to live for and to achieve. But if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die." Friends adore Mandela and fondly called him Madiba, the clan name by which he was known. People lauded his humanity, kindness, and dignity. Authentic text for step.
So this is the text from the book we have read through. And if you actually follow these things, you can have a clear idea how to read a text and how we can judge it. Now let us go to the next portion. Before going to the other side of the, let us dissect the text. Now, what kind of text is this? If a question is asked to you, what kind of text is this? You have to identify the text. If you look at the Johannesburg and Reuters, what did you find? This is the name of place, and this is the writer. What is writer? Writer is a company that supply news. That is a news agency. So what is the job of a news agency? News agency supply news items to the papers, to the news media, and other. And here is the date. Here date is. If you go through your paper, you will find that this kind of things is available in the paper. And why people cited these things? So these are the things that denote one thing, that this is a report by Reuters. So the type of our text is not an article, it is not an analysis, it is just a report. Now, what is the important thing in a report? Important thing in a report is that it tells something about somebody or some events, and what people are thinking about it, and what people said about somebody or something else. So here, if we dissect or analyze the text of the report, we will find somebody is telling something about say Nelson Mandela, and Nelson Mandela is saying something about something. So this is the thing that has been reported from the by Reuters. So there are an important personality called Nadine Gordimer. Nadine Gordimer is a Nobel laureate, South African Nobel laureate, who tells something about Nelson Mandela. We have also covered all the quotations that the Nelson Mandela made, or a speech Nelson Mandela made here in a separate chapter in this in my OneNote notebook. So this is also important in order to share your idea over here. If you read this line by line, if you read this uh, uh, text line by line, and I have color coded it differently so that you can decipher what is said by Mandela, what is said by other, and what is his view on life and world and freedom at last. So it is up to you that you should read it closely and try to understand what is the basics of this, what is the basic points over here. And we have also, I have mentioned 3 or 4 things. For example, something is said about the Nelson Mandela, what he achieved and what he has done, and also what is said by him, and what is even his personal life. For example, in the last of the, he has been he is called by his close friend Madiba. We come to know about his nickname. So this is very important. And we know who is he. He is a great freedom fighter, and he is honored throughout the world for his freedom movement. And he has lived. He has been arrested for having violent movement, and for this he has to live 27 years in jail. So this is one of the story of the great freedom fighter. So let us go to the next in it. Next in it, here, the next chapter, next page, you will get some highlighted words. These are the very word that has been given, used in this, and I have defined all these words for you. You just go through it and read it. And if you want to listen how these words are pronounced and how this meaning is, here I have noted something that you can go through. Let us see.
Important vocabularies from the text. Shackles. Anything that serves to prevent freedom of procedure, etc. Nobility or elevation of character, worthiness. Laud. To praise, extol. Clan. A group of people of common descent, family. Adore. To regard with the utmost esteem, love, and respect, honor. Harmony. A consistent, orderly, or pleasing arrangement of parts, congruity. Cherished. To hold or treat as dear, feel love for. Domination. Rule or sway, control, often arbitrary. Testimony. Evidence in support of a fact or statement, proof. Offenses. A transgression of the law, misdemeanor. Oppress. To burden with cruel or unjust impositions or restraints, subject to a burdensome or harsh exercise of authority or power. Stature. Degree of development attained, level of achievement. Minister of great stature. Mythic. Pertaining to, of the nature of, or involving a myth. Unwavering. Not to become unsteady, not to fail or give way. Sparkle. To be brilliant, lively, or vivacious. Celebrity. A famous or well-known person. Revered. To regard with respect tinged with awe. Oppression. the exercise of authority or power in a burdensome, cruel, or unjust manner. Prominent. Standing out so as to be seen easily, conspicuous, particularly noticeable. Chasms. A marked interruption of continuity, gap. Manifestations. Outward or perceptible indication, materialization. Discrimination. Outward or perceptible indication, materialization. Charisma. A spiritual power or personal quality that gives an individual influence or authority over large numbers of people.
Okay, so you have heard all these things, and you can actually do it by yourself. And I have just given you a sense how you can read it and time and again and make things possible. The best thing is that you will use these words in your own writing and try to get something else from the from the text. So this is the one of the basics that I am sharing with you. And at the end of this, after when I record this lecture, I will actually share this note with you, and you can read this note by yourself as I share it, but you cannot actually edit it. So this is the one. Now let comes to the other parts that this is just for you to make something creative. So I have creatively created some of the quotes I Nelson Mandela, and make it poster with it, such as here you can see that all the poster that you have read through the text is here, and all the quotation is here. And I have also added some other quotation of Nelson Mandela. Look here, I have put the pictures of the Nadine Gordimer. She is one of the Nobel laureate of the, and the last and the least is this is one of the important quote which has not been included in our text. It always seems impossible until it's done. This is one of the very common quotes by Nelson Mandela. Now let us go to the another chapter. This is the full story of the Nelson Mandela and his life, and you can read it. You can get some facts about it. You can read his life and how he is and what he is and what is his achievement and how he has done in his life and what he achieved for himself, for his country, and for the world. Now let's go to the other stuff. This is another biographical. You have heard many things how Nelson Mandela actually lived and where he lived. In the today's world of internet, you can make an autobiography of Nelson Mandela. I have made a photo study for you, and this will actually help you to understand. For here is the place I have actually quoted and captioned it. For example, this is the place where Nelson Mandela was born, and this is the school where he has studied, he graduated from, and he has marked his mentor Mandela. And this is the college where he has been from where he has been expelled for making for movement. So this is the university of Watersett. It is one of the. This is Nelson Mandela at his young age, and this is Nelson Mandela as a lawyer, and he is in his wearing is there. This is his trial where he has been. You have 1956 Rebonian prison trial. This is the one here I have pointed out Nelson Mandela here. And this is he and his wife, Winnie Mandela, the first wife. And he has married twice. Winnie Mandela is the first wife and very famous one. And this is 1960 when he burned his past in protest of apartheid. And here are other pictures of Nelson Mandela in front of the Gandhi's. He stood there, and this is the aerial picture of Raven Islands, where he has been kept for say many years. 27 years he has been imprisoned here. So this is the story, and this is some of his achievement. This is Winnie Mandela, his wife. After his freedom, he was with George Bush, and he is United Nations, and he is with de Klerk, and he is with other world leaders, and the Nobel laureate in the different places. He is with Margaret Thatcher. He is with de Klerk in the Nobel laureate in the Nobel Prize giving ceremony, and he is as a president. He is proclaiming he has been become a in 10th May 1994. He became the first president of South Africa, and this is his story. We have just make a say a story of him. Here is Michael Jackson. He is with Michael Jackson in 1996. He is with Princess Diana. I have collected this is the Ravana actual Ravana the imprisoned where he and Bill Clinton actually gave a photo shot in order to honor Nelson Mandela. So this is the some of the things that has been done. Or yeah, and then later on, he is with Fidel Castro. Actually, he is with everyone else. So he is.
Hello.
Hello. Please, please silent your. Please silent your. Say. Okay. Hakimul Islam, please silent your microphone. Okay, just listen. We are at the end of our notes sometimes like that. Okay, here are I have elaborated a photo shot with Nelson Mandela, and he is also actually he also came to Bangladesh once probably, and on this he died on 2013. So this is the photo story of Nelson Mandela, and you can have through the photo story you can grasp the lifestyles of Nelson Mandela and many things. At the end of this session, look, we are at the last of the session. Here are the some of the things that you have to do. These are your all textual. You have already done this. Just read this thing and do the assignment. Assignment number 1, you have to fill in the gaps. And assignment number 2, you have to give the correct answer from the multiple choices. And it is all you have done in your classes already. So you can do it. Mr. Akil Khan, okay. These are the simple things that we want to do. Just read the passage and do understand the passage for your own self. So if you have any questions regarding this is a we will share the notebook with you, and you can read this at home at your own pace, so that you can read time and again. You can peruse everything else, and you can go through it whenever possible. So at your own pace, you can develop your own classes. Thank you for the time being. And we want to leave now, as the internet line is very unstable at this moment, and participants are very few, but I will record these things, and you will have it for you in our Omorgoni online classroom. You will have this thing in your Omorgoni online classroom. Thank you for the time being. Thank you for attending the class. Thank you, everybody.